Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a monthly anti-haul video, so if you guys like to occasionally roast products, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. Most of the time I'm reviewing eyeshadow palettes or doing something related to a new release. And so I like to say that I created the anti-haul series on my channel just to restore some balance into my makeup buying. I love to reflect on the things that I passed on in the previous month. So if that sounds like interesting content to you, highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, if you guys are wondering what makeup I have on today, I did film this in a Shop My Stash. I will link the video down below in the description box, and I will also link all the products on my face today in case you guys are interested in that. I also want to mention, if you could go ahead and watch this video all the way to the end, it really helps me out, makes my channel look really good on the YouTube algorithm. So if you guys could go ahead and watch till the end, I would really appreciate it. Let's get into my monthly anti-haul. So this month we're doing it a little bit differently. I'm going to combine April and May because I don't think I filmed an anti-haul at the end of April because May was so chaotic, and then in May I did have my daughter, and it's June now when I'm filming this, so I figured let me combine April and May. There was so many new releases, so I want to go ahead and chat about those, and I will post my June anti-haul as soon as I get that filmed for you guys. So just gonna combine April and May in case you're wondering, and I'll probably do the same thing with my ranking videos because I haven't filmed April's ranking or May's ranking, so I think I might combine those. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm anti-hauling is this mini eyeshadow palette from Pat McGrath. So this is the Sublime Smoke palette, and this one is so cute. I do have the purple one that she launched in this size, and it is so tiny, you guys. It's literally the size of this Sigma blush. It's very small, but it's a great way for you guys to sample Pat McGrath if you haven't, or if you want to take your favorite Pat McGrath formula with you when you're traveling and stuff, then this might be perfect for that as well. I really liked the first one, but I definitely don't need these neutral tones from Pat McGrath. I have so many of her palettes and quads, so it was a skip for me. Also, I just realized I forgot to scoot over, so let me go ahead and slide on over to the side so that I can put up better pictures for you guys. Okay, the next thing I'm anti-hauling is this eyeshadow palette collection from MAC Cosmetics. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen MAC put something out like this. So they did the Connect in Color eyeshadow palettes, and they did some bigger palettes. So there's two price points, $34 and $54. So they did some neutrally 6-pan kind of palettes, and then there's one that's like a bright pink. And then there are 12-pan palettes that are two neutrals and then a more colorful one. Something about this is so eye-catching when you see them all together. But realistically, I feel like MAC just does not have that eyeshadow formula that I love and crave for or would like throw money at. There are some mainstream brands that it's still kind of worth making videos about because people are looking for those videos. But I feel like when it comes to MAC, nobody's really looking for reviews on MAC eyeshadows. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys are interested in this, I would be curious to find out. But I'm still not going to go back and buy them. I just think it's so interesting that they just don't have that hype anymore, in my opinion. And the color stories do look pretty boring as well. Okay, next thing I'm anti-hauling is this Crystal Aura collection from Makeup Revolution. This looks so aesthetically pleasing the way the palettes are laid out, and then when you see all three of them together, it is very eye-catching. I feel like this is good product photography because it's making me want to try these palettes, and realistically, I just have to remind myself that I don't necessarily love the Makeup Revolution formula. I had to do that just this weekend because I was strolling through the makeup aisles at Walmart, and they actually had their Nemo collection out, and I love that movie, but I just had to remind myself that it's just pretty packaging. I don't generally love their formula, so I did pass on the Nemo collection. But even this, like, the green palette looks so pretty, the purple palette looks so pretty, very nice packaging, but I know that if I got that, I just wouldn't be as drawn to it as I am when I look at it. So I did go ahead and pass on that. Next is this blush from Tarte. This is the Shape Tape Liquid Blush in Cherry. Oh my gosh, I waited too long to buy this and I missed it. And they haven't restocked it, but I will say I'm almost glad that I wasn't able to pick this up. Well, actually, I did buy it and they oversold it, so they actually canceled my order. And I'm actually glad that happened because my friend Angelica actually purchased this blush, and she has just been saying how super duper pigmented it is, and it's like really hard to blend out. So she steered me towards the new Charlotte Tilbury, this one. She said, get this one, so I did. Where is it now? Here it is. I got the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm Sunset blush. Well, it's actually a highlighter, but I also have the red blush from Charlotte Tilbury in the similar packaging. So yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, I don't really think I missed out that much. So yeah, I did pass on that as well. Okay, next thing I'm anti-hauling is this Benefit Summer 2023 collection. So they launched these Hoola and Wonderful Whirl Mini Bronze and Blush Duos, which are super cute. Honestly, if I didn't own any of the Benefit blushes, I'd probably consider picking one of these up because I really want to try a new shade of Hoola because they've only had that one shade for so long, so I'd love to try the new shades that they've come out with. But I got so excited because I thought this Butter Balm was actually a liquid blush before I knew that it was a balm. And so I was like so excited thinking that Benefit had launched liquid blushes. Like, how cool would that actually be if they launched liquid blushes? But alas, it's not liquid blush, it's a lip balm. And so I decided to go ahead and pass on that collection. Next, ColourPop launched these new chrome liquid eyeshadows. And basically they're liquid multi-chrome or like duochrome shadows from ColourPop, and they're $12 each. So I think that if you were just trying to get into kind of these shifty shadows, maybe $12 would be worth trying it out for you. But personally, a lot of my favorite indie brands make actual multi-chrome shadows around that price point. So I would rather support a small business. I do love ColourPop. Don't get me wrong, but from the videos I've seen of that product, I'm thinking that a lot of people actually didn't think it was that great. So I am glad I skipped out on that. Okay, next I'm going to anti-haul this Hourglass product. This is the Ambient Light Palette in Diffused Rose. And basically, I don't need this. Like, I don't need another Hourglass palette. I have so many Hourglass palettes that I have been neglecting, so many of their singles, and their palettes do take a while to like use up. It's actually pretty much impossible for me to use up Hourglass products because you really don't need a lot of it. And of course I have a very large collection, so as much as I want this, I did go ahead and pass on this. Also, I'm really bad at keeping up with like what shades are repeat shades and what shades aren't repeat shades, so I did go ahead and skip it. Okay, next thing I'm anti-hauling are these new blushes from L'Oreal. So these are the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Soft Matte Blushes. And these are a lightweight formula with buildable coverage, applies smooth, and does not clog pores, 24-hour wear, that is heat-proof, waterproof, transfer-proof, and humidity-proof. So these are $15.99 each. I actually saw these at Walmart just the other day when I was there, and I was planning like a drugstore makeup video, like a testing new makeup at the drugstore video in my mind as I was going through the aisles at Walmart. But honestly, I was thinking about all the new products that I still have to play with and some of the new releases. Like, I literally just bought, just in the last 2 days, or actually I think just today, I bought the new Martine palette as well as the face palette. I bought the 2 palettes from Bella Beaute bar that I had been eyeing. So I've basically bought 3 eyeshadow palettes just today alone, the day I'm filming this. So I definitely just thought of all the new releases that are coming up that I'm really interested in, that are indie brands, and I decided to go ahead and pass on doing a testing new makeup video. So I did see these blushes in person. They're cute. They're just not as interesting to me shade wise. Like, I look at these shades and in person they are even less like contrasting. Like, that coral shade does not look coral in person. I thought it was just like a gradient of kind of pinky tones, and that's not really my vibe. So I did go ahead and skip on those. And then we have from L'Oreal, they also launched the Infallible La Matte Resistance Liquid Lipstick. Powdery matte liquid lipstick that lasts up to 16 hours. I feel like drugstore liquid lipsticks have come such a long way, same as like mainstream. And like, I recently got some of the new ColourPop Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks. Those are so good. Like, I was shocked. So I have so many lipsticks. I've been telling you guys I am on a low-key like lipstick no buy. I do keep buying them here and there because sometimes there's a collection that I can't resist. And you guys just gotta peek at the baby. I'm holding her. She's turning into a bit of a contact napper, which honestly kind of freaks me out. Anyway, we are gonna be passing on those lipsticks because I don't need a lipstick and I said I wasn't gonna buy them. Next thing we're passing on is this new Cherry Dub Duo from Fenty. So these are the Superfine Daily Cleanser Face Scrub and the Triple Action AHA Body Scrub. $36 for the body scrub, $28 for the face scrub, $64 for both. And I will say I am just not a big fan of cherry scent, cherry flavor. I will pick like strawberry and so many other kind of berries before I pick cherries. I don't know why, I just don't love that flavor for me. So this is a very easy pass for me. Okay, so e.l.f. has been launching so many great new products and I am so curious about these, but I have been buying lip balms at a very rapid rate and so I need to slow down. I recently picked up the new Glow Recipe one. I have the Scooby-Doo one from the Glamlite collection. I bought one from Givenchy. Like, I have a lot of different lip balms and I hardly wear lip products other than when I'm filming because I honestly do forget sometimes, and most of my lip products are stored down here, so I never get around to like reapplying them either. So anyway, they launched lip exfoliators and lip balms, and of course they're very affordable prices. So I feel like these were created as dupes to the Laneige lip glosses or lip balms that are in the squeezy tube. I actually just finished one of those up, so I definitely don't need to replace it. I was excited to finish it up and now I can use up some of my other ones. But if you are on the hunt for an affordable lip balm, I think this might be the product for you to check out. Linda Hallberg launched a palette. This is the Aim Higher palette and I feel like I want to dive into her brand and like place an order and do like almost like a full face of Linda Hallberg products. I feel like her palettes just never get me. Like, this one is interesting to look at, but I could not see myself owning it because it is basically a cool tone like smoky palette, and I have like the Glamlite Chucky palette with shades like this, and then there's that pop of yellow, right, which totally gets me. Like, that yellow draws me in and sucks me in. But I did see my friend Angie got this palette and I saw her swatches, and the yellow is more like a topper. It's not like a bright neon like it looks in the photos. So yeah, it was an easy pass for me on this one. Okay, so here is that Finding Nemo collection that I was telling you guys about. I did see some of this stuff in real life and those liquid blushes were so tempting and the sponges look cute, but I walked away because, like I said, I just don't need more makeup just to kind of have and to review and be like, oh, okay, this is like nice, I guess, for drugstore. So I did go ahead and skip that. So Fenty launched their summer collection and they have a matchstick color adaptive cheek, which I think is just one of those pH sticks that like adjust to the body chemistry and blah 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 that everybody's kind of been doing. So I decided to skip on that. I have one of the Poutsicle hydrating lip stains because I think those went viral last summer. So I picked up one of the shades, and it's a cute like corally orange shade, but I hardly ever wear it. And again, I need to reorganize my lip collection, and for all the reasons that I stated when I was talking about the L'Oreal lipsticks, it just doesn't make sense for me to own that. So passed on those. And then they also launched a case for their matte lipsticks. I wouldn't say no if I was offered a chance to try the lipsticks, but I'm not going to go out of my way to buy them at this moment in time because, again, I literally have a basket full of lipsticks that I need to sort through that I haven't had the time for just yet. Okay, so Tarte launched these Maracuja Juicy Shift pH Powered Plumping Gloss Bombs. So they have the Maracuja, like just regular plumping lips, and now they've done these pH ones, and they did those other ones that were in like a gloss, kind of like a doe foot applicator style. So like I don't understand, except those were like a lip and cheek product, and I'm guessing this one you kind of just stick to your lips. But my goodness, they're like, listen, people love these, they need more of them, so we're gonna make more of them. I think I have like one pH adjusting product. I bought one from Hard Candy because I saw it at Walmart, and then I didn't end up even using it in a video. I think it's still in like a drawer of product that I want to use and haven't tried yet. So yeah, no pH products for me. Next we have a new blush stick collaboration from Persona. They collab with Sarah Wollock. I'm not sure who that is. This is the Dream Stick in the shade Bloom, an ultra lightweight cream blush multi-stick formulated with skin-loving ingredients for cheeks and lips for fresh summer glow. I recently posted a new makeup releases video where I felt like multi-use products was like every other mention. I was just like, oh my gosh, are we sick of multi-use products yet? And here is yet another one. I've never actually tried this formula from Persona, but I feel like Persona is one of those brands. They don't have a lot of product types, but each of their products is beloved, and so maybe someday I'd want to try that, but for now I'm going to go ahead and skip on it. From Jaclyn Hill, we have her new summer collection. I kind of talked about Jaclyn's brand and said I wasn't going to be purchasing from them for a while, but they launched the Heat Pop Matte Powder Blushes and the Heat Pop Pout Drip Hydrating Lip Oils. Of course, as you can see, there is a orange shade called Tangerine Pop, so it definitely caught my eye. I definitely considered, but then I decided to go ahead and skip because I need a lip oil and a coral blush like I need a hole in my head. So yeah, I did pass on that, but I'd love to know if you guys picked that up or not. Next, from Kimchi Chic, they launched the Cherry Chic collection. So there is the Cherry Chic palette and the lip gloss. And this is very cute. I did see that two of the shades are pressed glitters. And typically pressed glitters won't turn me off completely from a product. But I also don't need a palette like this. I have tried Kimchi Chic Beauty, and so it's not really on my list of like things I need to try or anything like that. So I did go ahead and pass on it, but you guys will have to let me know if that's a brand that you are still interested in, because I feel like I tried it and I'm not that interested anymore. Next, from Melt, they launched the Dark Matte palette to celebrate their 10-year anniversary. So this is like a tribute to their Dark Matter stack that I think was like their first ever product. Back in the day when dinosaurs, no, not when dinosaurs roamed the earth, but Melt kind of started off their brand with this like stack concept. So basically you got like 4 eyeshadows in like a hockey puck type packaging. I don't really know if they did it to save on space or for travel or what it was, but they did create this kind of unique theme to their makeup. I think since then they've come into this like palette type packaging, so they don't make their hockey pucks, they don't make their stacks anymore, but this is paying homage to that first stack, and it is inspired by that stack. And so it's a 12 shade palette for $58. I typically can't say no to Melt, but once I saw this, I was kind of immediately put into a coma-like state and definitely don't need that palette. So I did go ahead and pass on it because it's very neutral, and honestly it's nothing new for me from Melt. Okay, so we have more Hourglass to skip on. I really wanted these. They launched 2 palettes. So this is the Ambient Light Edit Sculpt and Set palette and the Blush and Glow palette. Each of these retail for $85, and yeah, I was really thinking about getting these, but one of you sent me like this graphic that showed which shades were repeat shades, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I don't need this, so I did skip on it. But like I said when I was talking about the previous palette, I just love the aesthetic of Hourglass, so I wanted to get it, but I'm glad I went ahead and skipped on it. I definitely saved myself a lot of money by doing that. Okay, so Clinique has a collab with the brand Kate Spade. So they launched Clinique Pop Plush Creamy Lip Glosses, $20. It's a high finish limited edition packaging designed by Kate Spade. So there's 4 shades. These look so cute. I have definitely been known to buy Kate Spade in the past, but I'm trying really hard to not buy bags right now because I have so many. One of my toxic traits is I like to buy Lululemon belt bags in like every color, and so I've accumulated quite the collection. And honestly, being a mom of 2 now, I feel like I need a bigger bag. So yeah, I'm just trying to stop myself, but I think these look very cute collaboration. I think if you're a fan of both of the brands, you'll be so hyped for this. I passed on these Hydromaniac Dewy Liquid Blushes from Urban Decay. These are long wear liquid blushes, and honestly, I thought about this and I was like, maybe I'll pick it up during a Sephora sale, but I have so many liquid blushes and so little time, so I ultimately did decide to skip on it. I feel like I haven't really seen anybody talk about it though, so if you guys have heard anything good about that product, let me know in the comments because I'm definitely curious. Next, Disney and Ulta collabed to celebrate the new Little Mermaid movie, and so they launched a bunch of stuff. There is a eye set, a lip set, bath bombs, lip satins. We've got a beauty box with a bunch of products in it, so it all looks very adorable. We have sponges. Everything's definitely on theme, on brand. I will say for the most part though, the makeup looks pretty boring, so I am gonna go ahead and pass on that. We also had the new Summer of Lovegasm Charlotte Tilbury collection. So she launched the face palettes, which I think are re-releases of the, I think it's the Lovegasm face palette that she had. I actually used to own that, and the bronzer shade was too light and I just didn't love it as much. I feel like maybe knowing what I know now about makeup, maybe I would like it, but at the time I bought it, I didn't like it. I think I ended up selling mine on Poshmark, and so yeah, I'm gonna be passing on that. I think it's sold out anyway, so it's not like I can get it. And then Kiko also collabed for a collection for the Little Mermaid movie. The packaging on this looks absolutely beautiful. Again, their whole collection is like 20 products deep. I am not gonna go over every single one, but the packaging is adorable, and I did decide to skip on that. Lunar Beauty launched some new lip products, and I actually did recently place an order on the Lunar Beauty website to buy the Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee Los Angeles collab. So technically I did decide to pass on these at the launch, but I did end up picking up one lipstick because I didn't like the shades that they launched with the full coverage collection, or the full fantasy I think they called it. So I decided to just go ahead and buy a lipstick from Manny's line just to kind of pair so I could do a makeup look with that collection once it arrives. Okay friends, that is it for this anti-haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am so excited to start doing this series again, so I can't wait to film the anti-haul for the month of June. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I hope you guys stayed all the way to the end. I really appreciate it if you did. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye!